Hi guys, welcome to China. This is an 8-day trip to northwestern China. I'm actually in the city of Dunhuang right now. It is part of the Silk Road journey out west, all the way to Xinjiang, to the city of Urumqi. Few things to mention is one of the places I'll see is this place called the Flaming Mountain. For those who know the newest game called Black Myth Wukong that was released on Steam and PS5. It was a really hot game. First triple A game produced by a Chinese company. One of the plays is about this monkey at the Flaming Mountain. I will be there. It will be very hot. I'll definitely cover that. So that'll be interesting. And I'll talk more about this place. Something interesting about the city of Dunhuang. This, as I said, this is the city of export of culture, trade, back in ancient China, out west. This is pretty much the new map of Silk Road that goes all the way from Luoyang, Dunhuang, all the way, believe me, to where? To Rome. All the way to Rome. That's Europe and Africa. Our first stop is this place called the White Horse Tower, or the White Horse Pagoda. Dunhuang, the city, was the gateway to out west. It's pretty much like the export city of China back then, ancient China. Export on culture and export on history and trade. And one of the things is also export or import of religion. There was a very famous monk, father was Indian, born in India. That came from the west and came all the way to this place called Dunhuang to pretty much spread Buddhism. And at the time, he was dreaming that the horse, his white horse, was actually sent by Buddha himself to protect him. But since he was successfully and safely reached the city of Dunhuang, the white horse said, "Oh, by the way, I finished my mission. You no longer need me. Bye-bye." And then next day, the white horse actually died. So to commemorate this White Horse Pagoda, this place was constructed, which is behind me. Well, this is Shazhou night market. I am still in the city of Dunhuang. Lots of things to see, lots of things to buy. It's pretty big. The video shows there's a lot of food stalls here and a lot of trinkets. Very interesting, surprising thing that I found in my hotel in Dunhuang. Some of you may know that I was at the Atacama, Chile desert, volunteered for a race called Four Desert Race. It was a 250-kilometer race over 8 or 7 days. There's a video here on the link where you can check out the video blog that I did. But here, as part of the Four Desert Race, the other deserts are Antarctica, Gobi, and also Namibia or Sahara. This one is actually Gobi. It's not organized by Four Desert, it's organized by another organization. It's about 4 days, 3 nights, 100 and something kilometers. They just finished yesterday, so I missed it. But anyway, cool story, interesting. Hi everyone, I am still in Dunhuang, but this is the famous Mogao Grotto. It was created about AD 633. It was originated from the Buddhism religion. There was a monk that came here, saw Buddha's light, and started praying here in one of the caves. And ever since, there are many caves that were created. background. There's about 400 and something odd caves here. It was created over time, not all around 633, but the first one was around that. So pretty cool. There later on you'll see a temple 9 stories high, and we'll check it out some of the video. By the way, you can't take videos inside the caves, so all my video footage are outside only. So behind me is this 9-level temple in the Mogao Grotto, and inside is a massive Buddha statue. It was created by Wu Zetian, which is the only Chinese empress, female emperor in China. It was built quite quickly inside. Unfortunately, I cannot take any videos or pictures inside, but we were able to go inside and see it. I think it was like one of the 3rd largest or something in China. Really, really big. If you can see the top of the 9-level temple, that's where the head of the statue is. Hi guys, right now I am in Xinjiang. I left Gansu, different province, and I'm in the city of Tulufan. First attraction that we're seeing is something called the Karez well system, or in Chinese called the Karez. So here is how they illustrate they build a water system. It was influenced and brought to China, probably influenced by Iran, which is Persia. And this is the system. Here is the actual well. Take a look. We're walking to this Karez water system, this Karjing, and take a look at the bottom. Obviously, this place is modernized. There wasn't blue light back in the day, but look.
及街道等建筑，这种剪地造墙的技艺，塑造了大型院落区。
Right now, I'm at this place called the Yar City in the city of Tulufan, or Chinese called Jiaohe Gucheng. It's a massive place. One of the largest and best preserved earthen architectural site where all the walls are made of mud bricks. And this place was created probably about like 2,000 years ago, more than that maybe. And it's used to protect around the Silk Road trade, all the cities and the water system. Very, very interesting place, listed as UNESCO by World Heritage. And we're gonna go explore this place. This place is pretty much abandoned. There's nothing here. The reason why this place, this Yar city, was abandoned was believed to be because this was a Buddhist city and a very nearby city. Its state religion was Muslim, and it tried to destroy all the other religions around the area. So it attacked the city of Yar city, this Jiaohe Gucheng, and that's why destroyed the city. People are gone, no more population, and it became ruins. But the whole structure were very well preserved because this place is very dry. Had this place been in the south, it would have been gone a long time ago. So good for this place to be preserved for like more than 2,000 years. As I said, it's the best preserved earthen architectural site. Everything is mud bricks. This is the beginning of the Flaming Mountain. We haven't even gone inside the mountain, but this is just the entrance. And at the entrance, you can see a massive staff. It's meant to be Wukong's weapon of choice. As you can see right now, it's about 36 degrees, 35. But at one point around June, this place can get all the way up to 50 degrees, 50 degrees right. So right now it's not too hot. It's okay. Hello, welcome. Now I am at the Flaming Mountain. I mentioned this at the very beginning of the video that I will be at Xinjiang, the Flaming Mountain. For those who play the newest game, Black Myth Wukong, it is Chapter 5. It is when the monkey Sun Wukong came to here and battled. You know, when you play the game in chapter 5. This is, as I said, inspired by the 4 ancient fiction in China, which is called Journey to the West, where behind me, this is the statue. You'll see at the bottom, there's the monk who ventured all the way from China to India to get this ancient Buddhist scroll to bring back the proper Buddhism to China. And along the way, he had to be protected by Sun Wukong, the monkey, and also with other, like a pig, a dragon. And this is the place where the Sun Wukong monkey had to battle some monsters, particularly a princess here. The actual mountain is, even though it's called Flaming Mountain, there's no actual fire, but it is red in color because there's a lot of iron. In general, it's about 500 meters high. The tallest one, the highest point is about 831 meters. Width, it's about 9 kilometers, but the length is 98 kilometers long. And here, it's pretty wide. It's a national park. You can see behind me, there's a lot of people. Not only is there a red flaming mountain you can see, but there's stuff you can do. There's paragliding. There's a video here that shows paragliding. You can also do AV carts, or you can ride on camels as well. So here it is. This is it. This is the Flaming Mountain. As I said, this place can get as hot as 50 degrees at one point. Right now here it's about 35, you know, this paraglide just behind me. It's about 35 degrees. On average, it can get to 40s, but not today. Not today, not 40s, not 50s, only 30s. So here it is. I almost feel like I'm walking at the Ford Desert. There's nothing here but me and the Flaming Mountain. Hello, I am now at Urumqi, the capital of the province of Xinjiang, a few hours away from where I was, which is Wufan, the Turpan city. Urumqi is quite interesting. It's a city comprised of 78% Han ethnicity, and the rest are the Weiru, which is like, I think English is Uyghur ethnicity people. So there's like a lot of Arabic in this part of China. There's about 5 million people in this city. Right now where I'm here is the first attraction of Urumqi, which is something called the Tianshan Tianchi. Really translate to like heavenly mountains and heavenly lake. Behind me is a lake. It's a very famous lake. There are lots of people, way too many people for me to count. And it's kind of like Lake Louise. This place it's pretty nice, but honestly, there are way too many people, and it can get really cold. It's September right now. I have to wear multiple layers and wear gloves at one point. It was raining. Alright, now we're here at the Grand Bazaar in Urumqi. Here it's pretty big, surrounded by multiple buildings. You can buy stuff here, you can buy stuff there. In the middle is a viewing tower. You can see pretty much half of Urumqi. Here, there's a lot of stuff you can buy. Jewelry, jade, dried food, dried snacks. Walk around. I'm definitely gonna walk around and we'll see what we get. There's also carpet, clothes, different kind of jewelry, souvenir. Ooh, very narrow. Yeah, more stuff. Lots of sample in the bazaar. You can just grab and eat and go, or you can like just talk to the salespeople to see what it is. I'm bargain. Yeah, this place is really big. There are also street vendors, all kinds of games, souvenirs, restaurants on that side. Yeah. Alright, welcome to the city of Zhangye. Right behind me is the Zhangye Danxia Park. It's a national park. It was discovered around like 2005, and ever since that, this became a very hot tourist attraction site. In fact, the entire city of Zhangye was constructed in the last 15 years. So behind me is really good. It's the Badlands. Pretty much I'm surrounded by the entire Zhangye Danxia mountain landform. The reason why it's called Danxia is because it's sunset, it's red color, and also for women's cheek, when they put on makeup, the cheekbones is also red. That's why it's called Danxia. And the color red is iron, basically. It was formed 60 million years ago. It's very interesting. The entrance fee to come to this park is 92 renminbi. So not too expensive, but worth it to come. This is just where I'm at. It's just the western entrance. There are lots of different entrances. There's north, west, and east. Later on, we're gonna go to a different spot. Well, behind me is a different spot in the Zhangye Danxia Geopark. As you can see behind me, it's more colorful. This particular place is called the 7-color rainbow, I guess, part of Zhangye Danxia. Pro tip here is don't come here in the morning because of the sun. There's no way you can take a good picture because everything is backlit. You want to come here in the afternoon, and most likely the best view is when you come here after a day of rain because the light shows better after that. So here we are. This is great. This is a good view. Welcome to Jiayuguan. This is a place that is still in the Gansu province. This is actually part of the Great Wall of China. This is the most west point of Great Wall of China. It's the extension of the Great Wall that was built in the Qin and the Han Dynasty. This was built during the Ming Dynasty, so around maybe 1500s. It's used for multiple different purposes. This is technically the most western point of the Ming Dynasty. After you go out west, it's already outside of the border. And it was a fortress. They had about 5,000 soldiers stationed here to defend the border. Anything west is not Ming territory. And the build of the Great Wall here is using mud bricks, which is a different build from the Great Wall of China in Beijing's side, because Beijing is using a different brick. So it's pretty cool. 80% of the Great Wall here is its original state. Only 20% is renovation or restoration efforts. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's pretty wide. Lots of places you can see, and you get to learn about the history here. Hi, I'm back to Dunhuang, some bonus material. Behind me is the Dunhuang Ming Shan desert. We're gonna go and ride some camels. It's gonna be a 2-hump camel, which is different from the ones in Morocco, which is only 1 hump. And later on, we're gonna check out an oasis, a lake in the middle of the desert. So we'll get some camel rides. see, after a 45-minute camel ride, we discovered a really pretty oasis in the middle of the Ming Shan desert. This place, I think it's called Yueya. No idea what you call it in English. Maybe call it the Moon Teeth Lake Oasis behind me. So here it is. Okay, so that's it for our Silk Road trip in China. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.